No, I really did. I really almost didn't want to stream today. I'll be honest with you. This is one of those days that it would have definitely gotten axe murdered and just tossed out. But I said, you know what? I said I was going to stream it not only yesterday, I also scheduled it. You know, might as well just fucking play it for at least a little bit. Only missing 3 Pokemon, only missing 3 Mega Evolutions, which are probably the other starters, I imagine. Alright, let's see. Also, I hope the volume is good, because sometimes it's low, sometimes it's high. With Final Fantasy, it's low sometimes, so I'll turn it up a bit. It might be too loud. I mean, we're kind of in the post-game anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Hello, Devin. Hello, Nard. So, basically, we could build a Challenger's ticket, probably fight someone high level. I'm not really sure how this works now that we're in the post-game. If I had to look in the Pokedex, right? We're missing the starter Megas. We're missing Scolipedite. There's one Mega we literally have not seen, so they don't use all Megas in the story. We're missing Malamorite, Dragalgite, Phalanxite, and Zygarde, which we have the stone for. We just haven't seen Zygarde because we haven't obtained it. Alright, well, do we talk to anyone, or do we have to build the ticket first? Let's see. Check in for reward matches. You need to secure a challenger's ticket. Take part in the battles in the battle zones. Okay. That's fine. It's right here. Let's go do some battle zones, the usual. Let's see. And then we'll just mess around. Okay. Land hits with electric types. Oh my god, it's nearly daybreak, then forget it. Ah, forget it then. It's almost daybreak. There's no point. Let's see. I remember during the Elden Ring streams, the volume seemed to fluctuate every day. It's because sometimes I fuck around with the settings, and you know, streaming settings are different from actual, like, recording settings. So it's kind of hard sometimes. Hello, Ash. My internet is out. I'm not okay. I barely have reception. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry, you're not missing too much. But I hope things get better. We'd be open to assisting a master perfumer in her quest. I make delightful fragrances using the scents produced by Spritzy. You see, the aroma of each Spritzy can differ in tantalizing ways based on the diet they consume. I see how a berry-forward diet would affect the aroma of my Spritzy. 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato berries, and 5 Aka berries. Aka? Z? Surely you see my conundrum. I can't spend too long wandering the city streets. The competing odors that waft about would ruin my nose, making me insensible to good smells. So I'd like to ask you to please get the berries in my stead. It would be wonderful if you collected berries around town for me. You can even buy them. I'm not particularly fussy about how you do it. Just be sure to give me 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato, and 5 Aka berries. Okay. Z? Do I even have it? No. Off you trot. That's right. Peons like us don't do the shopping. Peons like us do the shopping. So the stores aren't even open, so we can't even really finish this one. Okay, we have a couple. Actually, a lot opens up right at the end. Has there been some kind of weird internet stuff going on recently? I don't know. There was an AWS outage, so that was kind of affecting Reddit and other things. So yeah, it's been kind of all over the place. But yeah, he's right. It was a few days ago. My little Bergmite babies, I've gathered you here to fulfill my dream. What is my dream, you ask? Bergmite sur un avalug. That's right. I want to see all my Bergmite sit on the back of a giant avalug. You strike me as a capable trainer, so I have one very, very serious request for you. I'd like to borrow an avalug big enough to fit all 4 of my Bergmite on its back. I think one with a size classification of XL should be big enough. Bergmite sur un avalug. Okay. We just have to show her an avalug. We have one. We have an alpha. Wow. This alpha's massive. Should fit all my Bergmite for sure. Are you ready, my babies? Oh, just look. All 4 of them fit on Avalug's back. This is exactly what I wanted to see. My dreams come true. Wait, let me take some photos. I need to post this on all my socials. Oh my god. Oh my god, let me take a selfie first. Wow, this is so fetch. Wait, what's happening? No way. This is wow, my pictures are going viral. I had no idea so many people want to see the very same thing I dreamed of. I'm glad so many people have gotten to see how great Bergmite and Avalug are. It's all thanks to you. I couldn't have done any of this without your Alpha Avalug. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Very aesthetic. Yeah, it's very the aesthetic. It's very aesthetic. What a hoot this guy is, huh? You know what? If I was a little more motivated, I'd push the boo, this guy stinks. But I'm gonna let Nar get away with that one. I'm not really feeling it today. Maybe another day. On another day, maybe I would have. Not today. Alright, so now we can buy Sunstone, Moonstone, Shiny Dust, Dawn, and Ice Stones. Which is good. And we have Emberite and Feralligite. Okay, buy a couple. Buy a couple. Oh, the steel tube's falling? No, you're not gonna get that today. This is gonna be the wish.com spray and pray stream, just so you know. We're running on E today. We do not have full motivation for today. Okay, leave. Okay. We're gonna go for Tyrantrum. It's called the Despot Pokemon. That's what you say, but I think Aurora's is plenty strong too. Hey, you're a trainer, right? Maybe you could help us. Which do you prefer, Tyrantrum or Aurora's? Hey, leave strangers out of it. We already know what we're getting, a Jaw Fossil. Besides, I'm the one who gets to decide which Pokemon we're adding to our team. I don't care what my little sister says. You're so mean. Please, could you show my brother how strong Aurora's could be? I bet it'll change his mind if you defeat his Pokemon with nothing but an Aurora's. I know how you could get one. Just get a hold of a Sail Fossil and restore it to an Amora. After that, you can evolve Amora by, Amora into Aurora's by leveling it up. Oh my god. Come let me know when you're ready to take on my brother with nothing but an Aurora's. Okay, well, here's another one. So that's basically what we have. We have to do one with with Raichu, Pikachu, Furfrou, Pupitar, and now Aurora's, a random fossil Pokemon. So that's going to be very fun. I made 390. Hilarious. Okay. People tend to make subconscious judgments based on appearance, even if they don't mean to. Are you able to see others for who they truly are beneath the surface? If so, please battle me. My Pokemon are so incredibly powerful, I just don't know what to do with them. My adorable, adorable babies. Please come speak to me once you're prepared for our Pokemon battle. Yes. You're confident you can see my incredibly powerful Pokemon for what they truly are, hmm? Well, then I'm quite excited for this battle. The veteran. Is Cleffa normal fairy or just fairy? It's at least fairy. It's not normal anymore exclusively. Badoo. Pichu. There's more baby Pokemon. They're obviously just not in this game. Like Magby is a baby Pokemon. Why not? Azurill. There's all kinds. They're just not in this. Okay. The existence of normal type baffles me. It really shouldn't. By default, it's the normal type. There's nothing special about it. Despite how they may look, all my Pokemon are fierce fire, seasoned by battle, and brimming with strength. Some opponents take one look at their oh so adorable faces and drop their guard, only to be swiftly crushed by our might. That kind of thing doesn't happen with trainers who are serious about battling. After all, they can pick up on a Pokemon's true strength pretty quickly when they see it in action. We're told not to make assumptions based on appearances, but we do it anyway because the fact is you can't know what's under the surface, which is why my Pokemon and I will continue to take advantage of anyone foolish enough to underestimate us. Okay. Moo Moo Milk, really? The baby Pokemon quest gives you milk at the end? Who defines normal so that covers a wide berth of boring Pokemon? Are you serious? You think normal type is boring? Normal type is one of the most flexible types of Pokemon out there. I don't know where you get boring from. You have an immunity to ghost types, you have pretty much only one weakness, and usually normal types have a variety of different things that they can do. I don't know, I feel like that's rage bait. I would argue the most boring type of Pokemon is water. Water is by far the most boring type of Pokemon because you either have bulky water types or fast water types, and that's it. It's just not a great type. But it's one of the most prevalent types. I think there's more water types than any other type in existence. You know, healing Pokemon is a specialty of mine working at a Pokemon Center, and also I decided to share my skills with my team. I taught my Pokemon moves that can restore HP. Impressive, right? I wonder if a trainer like you could take my self-healing team and win. Okay. Tell me anytime you want to have a Pokemon battle with me. Okay, am I gonna get healed first? Probably not. Like, normal type moves might be ubiquitous, but the Pokemon themselves tend to be very versatile. It's not all of them, some of them. So like Diggersby is a normal type Pokemon, it's normal ground. But throughout the entire playthrough, Diggersby was quite literally the Swiss Army knife that led me to victory on numerous occasions. With its good stats, high HP, good speed, it was really good for a lot. And remember, it came with a jolly nature, and also it just has this really nice profile picture. Pyroar is also normal type. It's fire first, but it's also normal. All those times we blocked ghost type moves this playthrough is because I had one of these dudes out, and all they did was soak the hit. Sorry, Diggersby is female. Diggersby and Beedrill are female, and I swear I cannot remember that for my life, to save my life. In fact, the majority of my team is female. The only one is Litleo and Greninja. Yeah, getting a female starter and a male Pyroar was a stroke of pure luck. I want to battle you. You think you could take on my self-healing team and win? And taste the despair of watching your opponent recover just when you thought you'd won. Heal balls. Heliolisk. Alright, very nice. And it only did 4 damage. Good job. Okay. Clefable. Avalug. Alright. Good job. Kind of like stealing ground, but they're not good until after Gen 4. Most Pokemon were not good until after the physical special split. Like, for example, for Alligator was not that good until after the physical special split. Same thing with Gyarados. I mean, Gyarados always had options, but like, to get stabbed with your type, you basically had to wait till Gen 3. That's why certain Pokemon were really good, and then they became... Well, no, sorry. Certain Pokemon were bad. They became better after Gen 3. What overwhelming offense and such menacing tenacity. Of course, you can't win by focusing only on recovery. I made sure to keep that in mind when selecting my team's moves, yet here we are. There are no choice but to admit how strong you are and how weak I still am. I'm a Pokemon Center worker. My true skills lie in healing Pokemon. So if you don't mind, I'll fix up my Pokemon's injuries right away. I have to admit, it's a funny feeling to heal my own team like I do the teams of other trainers. Heliolisk and the rest of my team should be all better now. Hee. Of course, I'll be happy to heal your team anytime you stop by. Lucky Egg! Oh my god, we finally got the Lucky Egg. Would you believe that? Now please heal my Pokemon. Had to wait the whole game into the post game to get the Lucky Egg. Okay. Alright, we have one over here on the other side of the wild area. Oh, we need to buy some metal coats, because I'm going to probably catch some Pokemon. I wonder if having an alpha Pokemon is actually bad for multiplayer, because it probably has a bigger hitbox. There you go. What does the guy on the right do? Some junk. Oh. There you go. You just buy all this stuff from him. He sells a whole bunch of it. There you go. Like 5,000 Pokedollars. Buy some King's Rocks. Quick Claw. Leftovers, probably really good. An Assault Vest. Oh, wow, Eviolite. Okay. Big Root. Scope Lens for critical hits. Who's really a critical hitter? Because there's no abilities in this game, so you gotta roll with like Absol, probably. Absol running a Scope Lens and Psycho Cut or some shit. Nope, not a white herb. Okay. Basically, these guys sell all the battle items and all the evolution items, so that's good. There you go. A Fairy Feather, a Dragon Fang, a Silk... I think it's pretty much every item we got throughout the game you could buy again here. So once you complete the quest, you could come here and you could buy them again. So the only thing I hate is that you have to buy them one at a time. This is one of those things that if you're making an RPG, please add a slider. Like, this is a little bit tiresome. It's not the worst thing in the world because you're probably not buying a ton of these back to back, but it is kind of annoying. What do you do? Okay, nothing. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll wrap up some stuff. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from playing this game after this. Nothing too crazy, though. You know about Skarmory, the armor bird Pokemon? It sheds thin, sharp feathers that were once used to make swords. Today they're used for knives. I've been wanting to get my hands on one of those feathers so I could gift it to a top-class chef who's near and dear to my heart. And a ZA Royale trainer such as yourself seems like the perfect person to find one for me. Problem is, Skarmory and Lumiose are found in Wild Zone 17, and that zone is bursting with ferocious Pokemon, which is why I'm outsourcing the whole search to a trainer of your talent. Thanks in advance. Feather from Skarmory. Oh, you fucking dick. Skarmory Talon, too bad. Holy shit. A tuft of Diggersby fur. No, it's not that Skarmory are bad, it's that they're surrounded by all these fuckers. And they're gonna use Earth Power, which is an instant teleport, as you could hear. Fortunately, by constantly interacting with it, I'm able to dodge fighting them. A shiny pebble. Ooh. Okay. A glittery bead. Too bad. Wow, this is a fantastic quest by every metric of the word fantastic. Revolutionary, even. You know it's going to be the last item I pick up. Oh, wow, there's 2 alphas. Look at that. There's an alpha male and an alpha female. Yeah, we're going to have to search every single one while they attack me the whole time. Sliver of metal from a Klefki's key. Too bad. Okay. Chespin Spike. Oh my god, it's everything from every Pokemon that I don't want. Exit. It's actually on the other side. Look at this. They can't hit you. Once you're outside, you can't take damage from Pokemon inside. So here's what we're gonna do. Enter. It might be on the roof. Yeah, we're gonna have to climb the roof. No, there are those Pokemon. There are Diggersby and Lampin. Lampin is only available at night, and Diggersby and Chespin are down in the holes. Chespin isn't a guaranteed spawn, but, you know, there's obviously Chespin. You just don't find them. What I hate is that when you aggro the Mawile up here, it also chain aggroes the Pyro on the bottom. A sparkly sequin. Oh my god. Sequin curtains are kind of gross. There you go. It's a Skarmory feather. Hey, follows us in anyway. I got the feeling you might have found a feather by now, so I bolted past the Pyro to get up here. That's the feather, right? You can already tell I'll make an incredible kitchen knife. Scar! Why now? Please, you need to scare off this Skarmory. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Skarmory run around on the ground. This game, they actually made a lot of stuff that you never see in Pokemon. Yeah, I've never seen it move like that on the ground. Not like there's a ton of opportunities to see it anyway, but usually Skarmory is flying in almost every game it's in. Why in the world would this Skarmory attack us like that? Are you angry because this feather is important to you? Well, it is to me too, you know. There's a chef I want to give it to so he can make it into an amazing kitchen knife. The food he cooks brings real joy to the good folks of Lumios and to the people too. He's a very special chef, so please, will you let me have this feather? It's probably Seabold. You're okay with me having it? Scar. Thank you so much for your help. I'll tell the chef all about you and your kindness. Once he starts cooking meals with his new knife, you're very welcome to pay us a visit at Restaurant Le Wow. I show my feelings reached to Skarmory. Do you think it really understood me? Yep, I suppose so. Now that I made friends with a wild Pokemon, who knows what'll happen next? And they give you a free metal coat. That's the other one, a feather from a Skarmory. Okay. It's such a pain in the ass to even try and catch a Skarmory because of how vicious these Pyro are. And the fact that there's 5 of them makes it really fucking difficult. What you need is a big, bulky water type that's high level that has Surf. So that's got to be one of the things we get. It's the... Here you go, it's this dude. We have to get a bulky water type because unfortunately, Greninja is not that... We need to get a Pokemon with Surf, basically. I'm going to start training a bunch of Pokemon. That's what I'll do. Starmie is on top of that list, actually. Even if you don't Mega Evolve it. Might need to light a fire. That sounds good. Wild zones seem kind of lame to me. I mean, it's definitely just a way to include catching wild Pokemon. I think as a concept, it's not terrible since this game is so city-bound. Like, I just think the wild Pokemon, and especially the catching, are not that great. It is a good concept, I agree. I just think, again, having this game inside the city was definitely not the hugest play. Ivor Sensei isn't here at the dojo if you're looking for him, but since you're here and all, I request a battle. Sensei may not be around to teach me, but I could use you to get a new perspective on my skills. Jose's training. Let me know as soon as you're ready for our bout. I feel like the city would have to be bigger to facilitate bigger wild areas, and then therefore you would have a more fun time with wild areas if they weren't as condensed, basically. I think they're very condensed. That's a particularly small wild zone, which just makes it feel really weird. I don't know. Oh, I forgot I had the wrong Pokemon out. Shit. Oh, great. I have never once in my entire life won the fucking bet. Won the draw. Not once. Crafty. Very nice. Another defeat. It feels like the more we battle, the greater the gap between us grows. Truly worthy of being called Lumios' strongest trainer, whereas I don't think I've grown any stronger at all. I'm a total disgrace to the Fist of Justice, and by extension to Ivor Sensei himself. Maybe I don't even belong in the Fist of Justice. Uh-oh. Grow, the Pangoro duo, not again! These two are always causing us trouble. It's like they go out of their way to avoid the wild zones. They're real tough customers. Even Ivor Sensei was having a hard time driving them away unscathed. But if Sensei isn't here to protect the dojo, then that duty falls to me. Please fight by my side. Okay. I mean, you should have no problem with them. They're weak to your types. What the fuck just happened? No! I cannot heal. Run, Meganium! Run! I'll save you. That's not happening. You're up. Paralyzed, of course. No. Okay, well, he won. He won the fight. Good lord. Nicely done. Grawr? Go on, you two. The exit's that way. Ivor Sensei. Are you two responsible for those Pangoro leaving the dojo? Yes, thanks to Malcolm, we were able to turn away those troublemakers. It's no wonder he was able to save Lumios. I got a glimpse of his true potential today, whereas I... Jose. Yes, Sensei? You didn't have just as much potential yourself. You would not have been able to hold your own alongside Malcolm. In fact, the only reason I left the dojo unattended was only because I knew you could guard it in my stead. You recognize the gap between your own skills and those of a master, and that very recognition is proof of your self-awareness, nothing more. I know you will continue to grow. I'll be calling on your aid the next time I must turn those Pangoro back myself. Yes, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you for everything today. Expert belt. Yesterday was lit. Oh, we need to heal. Okay, we have a couple. Holy shit, look at all the quests that sprung up right at the end. Bonjour. Bonjour, senor. What do they call it? Monsieur. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start playing Final Fantasy again. I have to finish the raid tier. So that's gonna start becoming something I spend a lot of time with in the near future. So it's good that we got ZA done and dusted out of the way. So I'm just letting everyone know there may be some Final Fantasy streams where I try to beat the raid tier because I've just been particularly lazy. It's nothing in particular, just of recent note. I've just been kind of unmotivated. So, you know, we'll see. No, not yet, Viv. Soon, but not yet. Can't grab through a wall. Okay. I told you just by looking at you that you're a strong Pokemon trainer. To defeat a trainer like you, it's necessary to go all in on a single strategy. So I'll be attacking you with my favorite of all Pokemon types, the Bug type. Being dedicated to a single thing that you love forces you to be creative to overcome its weaknesses, and that creativity leads to true strength. You should battle me and see for yourself. Oh, great. See? Prepare for battle, ready yourself, and say the word. Battle me my Bug-type Pokemon. Just to warn you, I'll be using Mega Evolution to draw out the potential of my beautiful bugs. Constance, Beedrill. What other bug types are there that she can Mega Evolve? Not Vivillon. Vivillon doesn't have a Mega. Okay, thanks for playing. Heracross, I forgot about it. This is a 4 times weakness, by the way. That's why saying it's super effective is kind of disingenuous. They really should have it's ultra effective or it's critically effective. Now that they're not limited by, like, you know, the amount of space in the text box. Saying that it's super effective implies that it probably caps, and we all know it does not cap. Pinsir. Oh, there's a lot of bug types that can Mega Evolve. Ow. I lost even after I sent out my Mega Pinsir. Why wasn't my love for bug types enough? Work out their team, especially Pinsir. Great job with that Mega Evolution. Seems like more and more trainers are using Mega Evolution lately, huh? Heard rumors, though they're just rumors, mind you, that some shady character taught Quasartico how to make Mega Rings. Apparently that person's name is AZ. What an interesting rumor. The story goes this AZ person traveled all the way to some far-off region called Hoenn. There, he researched the origins of Mega Evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. It seems he shared his research with Quasartico. What does he hope to achieve? I guess I've got no complaints as long as I can Mega Evolve my beloved Pokemon. We should all just appreciate this precious gift that we have. The origins of Mega Evolution are in Hoenn? Is it power from a meteor? I'm not really sure about that. But I guess according to canon, the Hoenn games take place way before X and Y, even though they're in the same generation. So I guess it kind of has to work out, right? Technically, that would mean that Megas did first appear in Hoenn. Even though canonically they did, but in real life they appear first in X and Y. You're the trainer who helped us with filming last time. Well, we're shooting a scene for a different movie. This time we're making a horror film. In particular, I want to get some footage of the fearsome ghost of the forest, Trevenant. Wild Pokemon are terrifying, especially ghost types. I think you could help us there, however. I hear Trevenant are rather hard to find in the wild. There are rumors that they could sometimes be spotted in Wild Zone 13, or was it 15? I suppose you could just evolve a Phantom. That works too. I need you to bring me a Trevenant at night. How you get it is up to you. Okay, well, we already have a Trevenant. We just have to come back at night. Okay. Oh, boy. I wonder what would be the next Legends game, right? Like, where would they set the next Legends game? They already set one in Sinnoh, one in Lumios, and therefore Kalos. Maybe Alola. Alola could be good. That would be, like, kind of interesting. They could really explore the islands. They could have a full, real open-world game. I recognize you. You're Emma's assistant, aren't you? I've seen you working with her. Something like that. In case you think you could help me, let my darling Klefki hold all my most important keys. Seems Klefki dropped one of them on our last outing together. Let me think. Oh, yes, we went to a hair salon. It was my first time visiting the place, so I don't recall the exact location. I was so pleased with my new look that I decided we would have an elegant brunch at a cafe near the hair salon. Another patron of the cafe challenged me to a battle, so we went to the battle court out back. I won a magnificent victory, naturally. If I could just remember which hair salon it was, I could retrace my steps. Okay, Klefki's lost key. There's a cafe, a battle salon, and a hair supply. Here's a battle court. Here's a battle court. Here's a cafe. No, no cafe near this. Here's a cafe, but no battle court, let alone a salon, for fuck's sake. Here's a cafe. Okay, let's, maybe it's Kizuna. Where will we even see a salon? Maybe the battle court? No, there'll probably be some interaction or something here. I don't know. See, with these quests, I don't know what they really want us to do. Like, am I supposed to look for the salon? Well, what would a salon look like? It couldn't be the Furfro salon. That's literally the only salon that we really know about. Okay. Oh. Pansage. I like how now that I am looking, or now that I don't need them, they're everywhere. There was a time I couldn't find them at all, and they were nowhere to be found. Okay. Panseer. Like, what do you want me to say? Hair salon, then a cafe, and finally a battle court behind the cafe. Looking for a hair salon that has a cafe nearby. Well, you can't figure out where the hair salons are, so you kind of have to start from the battle court, right? Or from the, I guess maybe Cafe Gallant. No, but this feels like it's too far away. Oh, fuck it, whatever, dude. Figure it out later. This is on the roof. Okay. What do we even have in here? What in the hell are these? Are you serious? Puffer vest and hoodie set. Look at this. What in the fuck? Look at this. What are these? How could you even walk around like this? I'll buy it. Fuck it. Metallic hairband. That would be like the only thing I would wear because I wouldn't want to wear chunky sneakers. What the fuck is this? $100,000? What are these, fucking Yeezys? Dude, why is it 100 grand for generic white shoes? What? They act like the black is some cheap knockoff. This is like Kanye West white t-shirts. What? I'm tired, boss. What is going on in this stupid game? I feel like this has got to be some kind of weird inside joke. I'll come back and buy them. That'll be really funny. Signed Jordans. Look at this. You know what's crazy? You could tell someone definitely put in a lot of effort to really put all this together. I actually kind of respect that. Janitor outfit. Sock sneakers. Okay. Oh, this is kind of like what they have in BDSP. You kind of wear an outfit like this. Okay. Yeah, the clothing in this game, they've been having custom clothing since X and Y, and they really put a lot of effort into this. But, like, you know, obviously with more effort comes me being an asshole and saying, like, well, I sure hope for the next couple of games they constantly do this, right? You know, it kind of makes sense. It's like, well, you know, if you're going to put in all this effort, you know, like, I definitely want to see this in the next couple of games, right? Like, kind of makes sense to me. It's like, you know, it's good. I think that's probably the best part about this game is you could customize your character at any point. Like before, you used to customize your character, that's it. You couldn't change them ever. Now you could change them. You could tell that this is one of the aspects of the game they put in a shit ton of work for. And it's really cool because you could tell, like, whatever, there's all kinds of clothes you could put on your character. Like, just looking through this now, there's shorts, there's everything. None of it's gender locked. It's up to you what you want to put on your dude. You have different kinds of sneakers. But, like, this is one of those things where it's like, it's cool to have, but, like, you know, at the end of the day, I won't even say it's like putting lipstick on a pig, right? This is good to have. I'll never say that it isn't. But it's like, you know, at what cost? It's a real life por qué no los dos. Like, why don't we have both? What this game needed was more of everything that makes a Pokemon game fun. And, I don't know if they know, but what makes a Pokemon game fun are the Pokemon. When you do all these stupid dex cuts and then you don't like have extra stuff in the post game, the game just ends up feeling really empty. And I don't know who at whatever company is not understanding this, but that's what makes it fun. Like, it's cool to dress up my character, but like I'm only gonna probably pick 1 or 2 outfits and that's it. You know, like I'm not gonna spend the rest of eternity playing dress up in this game, let alone like even in Final Fantasy. How often do I change my glamour? No, sorry, this is in California. It's not about it costing money, it's about like, what's the point? And you know, like I say all this and I still enjoyed myself on this game. But playing a Pokemon game is effectively like signing up for a mixed bag because you know you're going to get a lot of goods and a lot of mediocre. And that's just kind of how it is now. Like, you'll get a lot of fun stuff and don't get it wrong. Like, I absolutely love the battle system in this game. I think it's the most fun I think I've had on a battle system since Coliseum. And remember, Coliseum I played when I was 8. I'm now 30. That's how far it is. I love that. Constant double battles was cool. It's just not a game I could play multiple times over and over because it takes forever. Coliseum is a very slow burn. Oh, okay. Look at this fucker. Nope, fuck you. It counted as a behind. Very nice. Okay, what was I doing again? Doing this for commies and mentally ill people. Yeah, I had a conversation about piracy with my friend today. I was telling her, like, no, you know, piracy, like, I don't believe in the whole thing, right? Where it's like, oh, I wasn't gonna buy it anyway. I think that's really lame. Yeah, I only got to sample 100% of your work and effort, but I wasn't gonna buy it anyway, so, you know, you didn't really lose a sale. I really hate that. I feel like it's just a convenient cope to be like, well, I experienced it, it was whatever, and then just not actually pay for it. It's like thievery with less steps, basically. Sorry, with more steps. And less accountability. Where the hell is this, by the way? Is it on the ground? Am I losing my mind? Well, I mean, we had quite an adventure getting all the way up here, but it's not up here. Oh, you could go in here. I forgot, this is the old building we cleared out that one time. Thanks again to you and the Rust Syndicate for your help the other day. Remember that Gengar I said I look after? Well, I haven't seen it in a while. It's a wild Pokemon, so I know it's going to come and go as it pleases, but I've gotten used to having it around, and if I'm being honest, I'm kind of worried about it. I know it's a weird ask, but do you think you could help me look for Gengar? It'd mean a lot. Goodbye, Gengar. I can help from a Ghost-type expert. Let's go see if Gwen from the Fist of Justice can lend a hand. She should be at the dojo. Just experience candies. So you need my help. I'll do it on one condition. Battle me. Okay? Revenge will be mine. Win of the Fist of Justice. Yeah, I just feel like it's a lot of ways to make you battle the same 10 or so characters over and over. I kind of wish that wasn't the case. Like, I think the reason why the side quests in Arceus feel a little better is because if you're more into the lore of Pokemon, you're basically watching them, like, found this nation that you know a lot of people are familiar with, especially if you're a Pokemon fan. I think that's a huge part of it, personally. Trick or treat. Oh, that's kind of nasty. It's too bad I'm too high level. Chandelier. Shit. Oh yeah, it does hurt because I lost my types. Yeah, when a dual type, whenever they use one of those moves, it removes both of your types. It changes you to a single type Pokemon. I think back in the day, if Ho-Oh used Burn Up while it lost its flying type, you could end up with a Pokemon that had the question mark type. Now I think it just turns you to a normal type. You really are strong. You explain why you need my help and keep it brief. I see why you're concerned. Still, now we have an idea of the sort of Gengar we're dealing with. Chandelure should be able to sense where it is. But know this, some ghost Pokemon like to settle in and others would much rather roam. So don't set your hopes too high. You've been warned. I get it, I just want to make sure Gengar's okay. Do you sense anything, Chandelure? Shaw. This place here? Shaw. Chandelure thinks that Gengar might be at Hotel Richizime. Makes sense. Buildings as old as that one have their fair share of ghost stories. I'll meet you there then. Okay. I was not supposed to go in. You sense anything, Chandelure? Shaw! Yeah? A ghost type, but not the right one. Any other leads? Shaw. This place here. Chandelure is pointing us to a secluded waterway. I guess ghosts do tend to congregate near running water. What? What kind of... I don't even know what that's supposed to be about. Well, ghosts congregate towards running water. I really don't even understand that. What the hell's this? Oh, was this it? Oh, this is for the ladies' quest. Yeah, see? Okay, there's the cafe. Oh, yeah, here we go. The hair salon. Okay. I got it. By complete accident. Mr. Assistant, I remember at my battle in this battle court. You found my key. Key. Oh, my poor Clef Key. It's not your fault the key was lost. I'm the one who decided to battle here. But I do recall hearing that Clef Key never let go of the keys they like, so how about this? From now on, you only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. So you're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my darling Clef Key. Thanks so much, Mr. Assistant. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. A nugget. Hope you have a wonderful day now. Okay. See if you can sense anything, Chandelure. Sha! Shoo? Just a shuppet, huh? Any other leads? This place here. The Galerie de la Lune. How bizarre. Okay. Passage Ombrage. My favorite clothing store. Wisp is there. What, the Gallery of the Moon? Huh, yeah, we've been here before. I think this is the one that caught that Ralts on top of ages ago. I still have quests to do in Arceus. That would probably be the #1 thing I'd go back and do, is like actually do those quests or level the Pokemon necessary to do those quests. Since here I basically did all the side content. Because shiny hunting is so, I don't want to say difficult, it's easy in this game, but it's very slow. Why is this guy wearing glasses on the back of his head? These aren't real people. They're fake. Or what? I don't know. I don't know what this dude's doing. Is that a style or is he just a weirdo? Yeah? Is this your Gengar? No, its cry is different. There you are, Gengar. Let's head home, shall we? Tonight, I think I'll make that stew you like. Let's try again. People are counting on our help. That's okay. Let's call off the search. If you and Chandelure are having trouble finding Gengar, I don't think there's much hope. But should have asked Gengar to be my partner while I had the chance, and now it's too late. I hadn't even realized how much I enjoyed having Gengar around until it left. But that's life, I guess. Thanks so much for helping me search for Gengar anyway. I really appreciate it. After all that, we couldn't help him. Damn, we just leaving it on that? Nice and depressing. Holy shit. Yeah, he just never finds the Gengar. Damn. That's kind of a depressing ending. Look at these boots. Glasses. What do they have that jacket in? Is this too gaudy? I think it is. I kind of just think my outfit's just good. Beanie. Oh my god. Glasses. Oh, are these the ones that have the upside down pointed loafers? Nah, I'm not wearing those. It's fine. I don't know if I'll ever end up changing my outfit. I need to have a bag store. That's the one thing I never updated was my bag. Trying to hold out. Oh, a Soul Rock shirt. Oh my god, they have a Soul Rock shirt. And Soul Rock literally is not in this game. Is Lunatone on the back? Yep. Look at that. Soul Rock sweater and Lunatone's on the back, but neither are in the game. Not really sure what the birds on the arm are supposed to be. Oh, you know what this is? This is a Alolan Muck. Yeah, colorful chemistry. Okay. Not even Muck in this game. I mean, like, they are implying that it exists in the world, right? Like, it's not like they're just saying, oh, the Pokemon just doesn't exist, but it's like, okay, well, there's Muck content and there's no Muck in... What? Where is it? Where? Where? It's not in the tree. Where is it? Do you see it? I don't see it. Where the fuck is it? Up top on... Oh, it's another Pidgey. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, here's my shinies for the playthrough, folks. It's literally just Pidgey, 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 Pidgey. Oh, did something get dropped in here that shouldn't have? I don't think so. I think we're fine. There you go. Shiny number 5. It's Pidgey. Yay. Having fun? It's the same 5 Pokemon over and over and over again. We have not found a single unique or special shiny this whole game. In fact, I mean, it's nice because I only got one shiny Pidgey before, but I already have a ton of shiny Mayreep and I have shiny Ghastly. Fletchling is the only shiny so far that's unique that I've found. But, I mean, look, at least we have Pidgey. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's a shiny. That's a 1 in 4,096, by the way, for anyone wondering. That's a full odds. This game only has 2 kinds of shinies. Pre-shiny charm and post-shiny charm, and I do not have the shiny charm yet. So that is a full odds shiny. My Pikachu is the strongest in the world. Wanna know why he's so strong? Because he's holding a light ball. A light ball makes Pikachu's attack and special attack even stronger. And so I'm confident my Pikachu is the strongest in the whole world. If you have a Pikachu you think you can beat mine, I'll prove you wrong in battle. So here's another quest where we have to level up one Pokemon in particular. There. Pupitar. Ghost type. Jumbo variety Pumpkaboo, Starmie, Furfrou, well, Trevenant is just a quest. We don't have to do anything crazy. We just have to wait for nighttime. 20 cherry berry. I don't even know where you buy cherry berry, tomato, and oca. There, let's go to Cafe Ami. Pokemon powder clothes are so cool. I think so, and I think they could probably sell some of those. I think that would be really dope. Like, imagine you walk out, you have a Lunatone and Solrock sweater. That's dope, man. That looked really cool. I won't lie, that looked better, probably looks better in real life. Chompel, here we go, Oka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, cannot buy in bulk. What the hell? Does anyone ever play their games, man? You make a quest to buy 5 of them and you make me buy them one at a time is a pain in the ass, seriously. Let's see. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I have to deal with this after this. I can't deal with it right now. Okay, I'll deal with it after this. I can't do this right now. Nope, nah, I can say berry. We need tomato. Are there more places you could buy berries? Because these aren't all the ones I need. I have no idea, man. There's so many berries. I don't know why we can't just buy them. They make this such a pain in the ass. Okay. I'm not even gonna check my inventory. Let's see if I have all the ones I need. Yeah, this will be a shorter stream. I'm probably just gonna call it out after a bit. There you go. Okay, I mean, this many berries will allow for a rich complexity in the aroma Spritzy produces. Since all these berries have a spicy flavor, this new perfume should have quite the kick. Sprit. What is it, Spritzy? Is something bothering you? I can't imagine what. Don't tell me this is too many berries for you. You don't want to explore all the wondrous aromas your body can produce? I understand you perfectly, my friend. We just need to find a way for you to eat all these berries without getting overwhelmed. You know, Lumios used to have a famous juice shop. If I could find a former employee of that shop, they should be able to whip these cherry berries into a tasty red juice for Spritzy. You, I now know what I need to create a whole flurry of new fragrances. Take a little something from me in return, some sprigs of a modest mint and experienced candy. Very nice. Do I even have any of those berries left? We have plenty of cherry berries. Tomato. Those were all the oca berries I had. Basically, I just had to buy those. Alright. Alright, this is the last quest. And then everything else is probably just grinding, honestly. In 30 seconds, You wish to know what 30 seconds can mean? Battle me and hear the song of my Pokemon. It's going to be a Perish song. Speak to me when you are prepared for battle. Then you should know the truth of 30 seconds. You wish to know what 30 seconds can mean? Battle me and hear the song of my Pokemon. Then enjoy the sound of Perish song. I can't even believe that's in the game. Altaria. Okay, very nice. Recoil damage. Yay! Gimmick fights that at this point in the story you just literally step on. You don't even step over them. You step on and through them. Whew. A Pokemon that hears Perish song will faint after 30 seconds, including the Pokemon that sang the song, of course. But fear not, it doesn't work on humans. If you switch to a different Pokemon, the Pokemon who heard Perish song will not faint. So whenever you want to make your Pokemon leave the field, enjoy this 30-second trick. Sorry, your opponent leave the field. Alright. And with that, pretty much everything else is just going to be grinding at nighttime. Or, sorry, grinding during the night, and then we'll figure it out during the day, basically. That's basically it. So, I think we'll call it here. Not really feeling it tonight. I knew I wasn't really, so at least we got to throw on the last bit of post-game here. And then, I don't know. I'm not going to play this game probably for a little bit. If I do, I'm probably just going to dick around so I could do the online. So it'll be off camera, which is fine, because at this point we pretty much have done everything else anyway, so. Alright, folks. That's going to be all. I'm not feeling it, like I said, but that's okay. Not every day is equal. Some days are more equal than others. 1984 reference. I want to thank Devin. I want to thank Ash. I want to thank Viv. Let's AC Shadows. Well, that's the plan for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So, all right. That's pretty much the little post outro, right? It only took like an hour to kind of at least talk with some of these plot lines. There's a couple more, obviously, we didn't do. Maybe we'll get to them someday. But like I said, I kind of want to get back into playing 14, finish the raid. I want to get back into doing a couple other things as well that are outside the scope of our Legends ZA. And I mean, let's be fair here. I basically have streamed this game. Has it literally been every day? I think maybe there was one day of a break. I've streamed this game every day for about a week and a half. So I think it's time to, you know, it's not that. I don't want to become the only thing I play is Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. There's a whole playlist of Pokemon ZA if you are interested in watching. I mean, if you're watching it in order, let's be fair, this is the last video anyway. So, or the latest, I should say, because we will play more. All right, like I said, thanks Narg, thanks Devin, thanks Viv, thanks Ash, much appreciated. And I will see you all tomorrow, maybe for Arceus, or not, fuck, dude, not Arceus. I'm not playing that game. Shadows, potentially.